All right, the Chargers signing of Keenan Allen just keeps getting better and better and better, and I am here for it. And I have actual stats that are going to back this up, not just little things of like, oh, I promise it'll fit. Like stats with numbers that tell a story that show us that, you know what, maybe Keenan Allen is a more versatile wide receiver than we think. And who am I talking to? I'm talking to Chargers fans. You already know this, but I'm here to give it to you. So let me ask you that question one more time. How pumped are you to get Keenan Allen back? And the reason I would be excited if I were you, let's look at your new depth chart. All right. Your best wide receiver, I still believe, is Ladd McConkey. Number 2, Keenan Allen. Number 3, Quentin Johnston, maybe. Number 4, Keandre Lambert-Smith. Number 5, Trey Harris. Number 6, Darius Davis. Number 7, Jalen Reagor. I think Jalen Reagor is the odd man out in this. You don't want to get rid of one of those young wide receivers to bring Keenan Allen back in. But here is, again, some of the things that make this such a good deal. We knew this was coming when DJ Uiagalelei came in wearing number 7, right? We knew what was going on. We knew Keenan Allen was coming back. He is back. GM Joe Ortiz said this is where he grew up. This is where he became Keenan Allen. I thought it was so cool watching the video of Phillip Rivers saying, my name's Phillip Rivers and I am retiring a Charger. That was so cool. And now Keenan Allen gets to come back and he gets to play another year and then maybe retire as a Charger. Or if he continues to be good, sign another year as a Charger. All right? We already know about what Harbaugh said. That's all great. But I want to talk about a couple of other things. He signed a 1-year deal. That's a good thing. $8.5 million is even better. When I did the video talking about how Keenan Allen was coming back, I was like 10, 15 million, give it to him, right? 8.5 million. 8.5 million. Keenan Allen doing Keenan Allen things. Now, I want to talk about the fit next to Ladd McConkey. That's what I want to do. And when we look at this fit next to Ladd McConkey, it fits well. And at first, these numbers I'm going to give you, you're not going to love, but then the second set of numbers, you're going to love. According to True Media, Ladd McConkey ran 340 routes from the slot last year and 135 routes from the outside. Ladd McConkey was very much more productive in the slot. Total production and efficiency. McConkey averaged a .08 expected points added per route on the outside and .14 EPA per route in the slot. As far as points added goes, he was almost twice as good out of the slot as he was on the outside. All right, he caught 52 passes for 61 yards, and 5 touchdowns from the slot. Now, I want to show this to you. I want to make sure you get to see this. This is all of what I just read. Now look at this one with Keenan Allen. True Media's data only goes back to 2019, so Allen's splits do not cover his entire career. He has played more in the slot in that span in the past 6 seasons from 2019 to 2024. Keenan Allen ran 1,810 routes from the slot to 1,344 routes on the outside. Now, that's a lot of routes. That's a lot of routes in the slot. That's a lot of routes on the outside. Dude was just running a lot of routes. Here's what you're going to love. All right, let's keep it going. He caught 287 passes for 3,020 yards and 20 touchdowns from the slot. He caught 261 passes for 3,008 yards and 18 touchdowns from the outside. Okay, so here's the things that you're going to love. So you're telling me with almost 500 less routes, he had more or almost equal yards and touchdowns from the outside as the slot? Allen averaged 0.6 EPA per route from the slot and 0.08 EPA per route from the outside. Numbers, EPA per route, efficiency, everything. shows that Keenan Allen was a better outside wide receiver than he was a slot wide receiver. Who would have saw that coming? So if you think that Keenan Allen is going to come in here and he's going to kick Ladd McConkey out of the slot, you're wrong. Here's the other thing that I need to talk about. As good as Keenan Allen has been through the years, he had a .06 EPA per route from the slot and a .08 from the outside. Ladd McConkey was a .08 from the outside. Ladd McConkey was just as good of a receiver from the outside as Keenan Allen, and when you look at a .14 EPA from the slot, he was a significantly better slot receiver than Keenan Allen. So in his rookie year, Ladd McConkey has been more efficient than Keenan Allen in what one would argue were his prime years and then as he started to fade out. As a rookie. So if I'm a Chargers fan, not only am I excited that, oh, wait a minute, Keenan Allen's really good from the outside, I'm also excited that Ladd McConkey had the same EPA from the outside as Keenan Allen has had. And he's significantly better out of the slot. What this tells me is two things. One, Keenan Allen can play inside-outside. And it tells me that Ladd McConkey can play inside-outside, but it also tells me that Ladd McConkey is already a more efficient and better wide receiver than Keenan Allen. That's insanity. So don't expect Keenan Allen to come back in here and steal all the targets and steal all the passes from Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey's still the number one player in this offense. I'm telling you, he is the number one wide receiver in this offense. Ortiz, your GM, gave some more insight into this, and I love this quote. He could not contain his excitement when talking about the possibility of the Chargers offense with Keenan Allen. And here's what he said. When they're like, well, how is he and Ladd McConkey going to fit together? Do research, people. But he said, I think DJ Moore's played a lot of slot, and they were both on the field 80% of the time last year. You get good players on the field, and you play them. Beautiful thing is that Keenan Allen's now back with Justin Herbert, who he had his best years ever with Justin Herbert, and he's no longer with Caleb Williams. This offense, like this addition, if Keenan Allen can be 80% of what he was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago with the Chargers. I mean, is this team now, all of a sudden, do you feel like they're more vaulted into the, not just we're a playoff team, not just, hey, maybe the West, but like, is this a Super Bowl contending team? They might be. This is really exciting. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.